Hey PowerPathers, this is Tracy from PowerPath. By now you've probably heard Dr. Wiesel talk about our version 10 software. The custom reports generated by this program are a key step in the PowerPath process and are essential to success. This PowerPoint takes a quick look at the basic software process to make it a little easier for you to get started. Before we begin, I want to give you a little refresher about the PowerPath process. Next, we'll move on to how to enter personal profile information into the software. The third section will talk about how to enter the basic screening results. And finally, I'll walk you through how to print reports. There are two main parts to the PowerPath software. First, you'll need to enter some personal profile information about the learner to set things up. Next, you enter the results of the basic screenings to complete the profile. Once the profile is created, you're ready to print reports. Generating reports is a very important step. Our customized reports will give you and your organization a lot of helpful information about your learners. There are also several powerful administrative reports, including a flexible aggregate report for your organization that I'll talk about later. There are four main sections to the PowerPath software process. First, you must enter some personal profile data, which includes demographic and learning history information. Next, you'll have to enter the results of the basic screenings. These include screenings for vision, hearing, visual stress, and attention. You will also be asked to enter a reading of single word score. Our customized individual reports give you a lot of information about the learner's strengths and challenges. Our software analyzes the basic screening results and produces a report with specially selected strategies and adaptations to help the learner reach their goals. The most powerful administrative report is the service summary. This flexible report presents aggregate client information, including profile data and screening results, for one or more sites in an organization. This report can be used to better support your learner and administrative goals. The opening screen introduces the basic software options. The main menu and upper toolbar buttons will help you access the basic software functions: client profile, individual reports, service sites and groups, and the service summary. The opening screen also shows the version number of your software. Specific version details appear when the cursor is rolled over the version number text. Your software licensing serial number is also on this screen. Here's a tip. Throughout each one of the software screens, you can find help by rolling over text and buttons to get more information about the selected instructions or features. The client pick list shows all of the learners in the system. It's the primary method for accessing client data and moving from section to section when you go through the process. A few notes about shortcuts for the pick list. Entering the first letter of a name into the client pick list or profile choices brings up the response beginning with that letter. We now also offer a choice of active or inactive clients. You can now categorize clients as active versus inactive for simplifying the client pick list. You can still access an inactive participant's information by selecting Show Inactive Clients or Show All from the pick list. Let's move on to adding profile data. The first step is to create a personal profile of your learner. Choose the Profile button. Then choose New or Edit from the lower toolbar. Enter a new name or select an existing client from the pick list on the left. Now you can enter profile data. There are 7 tabs. Fields in red are required. While we're on this step, there are a couple things that make it easier for you to enter profile data. One easy tip is that you can use the Tab key to move to the next field and to move through all of the profile pages. This is true for all data entry screens. Also, when entering address information, entering the zip code will automatically populate the city and states for you. When you're done entering data, choose your next step from the lower toolbar. Normally, this is the Basic button for entering basic screening results, the next step in the process. Let's move on to adding basic screening data to the profile. Select the participant from the client pick list or confirm that the correct record is highlighted. Click on the Basic button. You can also access screening separately by selecting the appropriate button on the lower toolbar. Choose Add or Edit. Enter screening results in the appropriate fields. Remember, you can use the Tab key to move through the fields and pages for all of the basic screenings. When you're done entering data, Choose your next step from the lower toolbar. Normally, this is the report button for printing the individual report, the next step in the process. There are a few things that could help you with the screening data entry process. For one, ranges for all screening responses are now shown for each screening question. Also, attention challenges and VSS data entry tabs have a new shortcut. If you hover over the Never response title, you'll have the choice to set all responses on the current tab to Never. Moving on to generating individual reports. To begin building the report, choose Reports. As always, select the participant from the client pick list or confirm that the correct record is highlighted. Our software has a really great option for reports. You can edit your report text in any or all sections before printing. This way you can remove, add to, or modify the base set of customized strategies and adaptations according to your needs. If you made changes to the report text, be sure to select Save. If you choose to use the base report and not make any edits, you can choose either Print or Close. To start the printing process, check the client name on the pick list. Click on the Print Reports button. You'll get a pop-up that lists each report section. Choose the sections you want to include. Choose Print or Preview. Selecting Preview will display a PDF you can use to save, email, or store the report. Choose OK. Couple of notes here. The software helps to make the report process even easier for you by automatically determining what is shown in the report based on the screening information you entered. For example, if there was no screening information entered for attention challenges, the report will not include any information about that screening. Also, profile information is now only included in the individual report if selected in the print options. Let's check out the service summary. The service summary is a very powerful administrative tool. You will notice that there are many options for what is included in this report. The report can also combine data from different sites into one service summary report. To generate and print the service summary, select the service summary on the upper menu or click on the service summary button on the lower toolbar. To determine what is included in this report, you'll need to follow the printing options from top to bottom of the printing pop-up. First, enter from and to dates for your report. The report will be generated for participants with an intake date falling between the dates entered. Select percent or frequency, depending on how you would like the aggregate data presented. Next, select the sections of the report you would like to include by checking or unchecking the ones you want to print. Select the groups or sites you would like included. Service summary can be generated for one or all of the sites listed. Remote site data can be imported and will be indicated in red. Select Print or Preview. Review your selections. Click OK. We have a couple of shortcuts here too. The service summary start date now defaults to the earliest intake date of the client data entered. Also, to help you ensure the accuracy of your service summary, the software automatically checks for required data that may be missing prior to printing. As you can see, there are also many effective tools in this software. You can check out your user's guide for detailed descriptions of each tool. I hope this simple overview of the PowerPath software version 10 helps you get started. As always, feel free to drop me a line at techsupport@powerpath.com. I'm happy to help.